watching the recognized symbol of excellence in comic entertainment.
Oh,
what's up, everybody? Oh,
welcome everybody to the light at the end of the tunnel. CG King of That Thing, night 15, aka Prelim night.
Yeah,
we're almost through it, fellas. Yes. I am your host, Six the Body AM, aka Vince McSix, and as always, I am joined by Hall of Famers, Macho Dan the Dandy Savage, and Muddington Man III. Cal, per usual, is drinking himself to death backstage, but I'm optimistic that he'll stay conscious long enough to keep the show running tonight. And of course, Dale Keown's very first stalker, the moral compass, Mark Primetime Poulton, and his personal cowboy, Phil McNaughty. How are you tonight, my gentlemen?
Doing great. I think we're in for a big night tonight.
We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Mr. McNulty, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm hanging in there. Sorry, I was a little late to the stream, but hey, the Cowboys right on time when you start right at 9.
Never doubt the punctuality of a Cowboy.
No, that you can doubt. You just don't question the loyalty. You can question the punctuality.
That's fair enough. All right. Well, look, I'm not gonna waste too much time tonight. I'm gonna start. We're gonna bang out those questions, fight some matches, and get on with our night. Mr. Mutt, Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful man.
Yeah.
What would you say the atmosphere is like in the Breaking Rad Arena tonight?
Let me tell you, it's electrifying. Absolutely electrifying. And you know why? Because I walked in here. That's why. You see, when I walked in, I heard the chants, Mud man, like that. And, the tinglies started happening. I got goosebumps all over my body.
And you ran immediately to the bathroom.
I flexed really hard, and a couple of girls fainted. But other than that, everybody was okay. But the crowd popped. It was a tremendous pop, and I'm just glad I could be here tonight.
Oh, all right. It's just uncomfortable knowing you're streaming from your toilet right now, hearing these sounds about trembling and goosebumps and pops, and we'll just move along from that. Macho, beautiful baby boy. What? I'm assuming you know who's fighting tonight.
in fact, I do know who's fighting tonight.
You know who does know? Nacho Dan. The Nacho Man knows that it's going to be Wrestler A versus Wrestler B in a ring with 4 posts.
Look, the better version of me is not here tonight, so you just got to deal with what you got, okay?
I will say you weren't here. We were singing your praises. Look, even though we're enemies, of course.
I listened to the podcast. I quite enjoyed it every time. Every time Nacho got a praise, that was a win for the Cowboy.
We're debating an old switcheroo here at some point. Just throw Macho out, replace him with the Nacho.
He does know what's going on more so than I do, so I got to give him that.
I enjoy Stoner Dano. It's nice.
Vince McSix, do you think it'd be okay if I gave some shout outs for the chat?
Do I have a choice?
You do have a choice. You are the promoter here, so you can tell me no or yes.
I'll allow it tonight.
Thank you, sir.
How gracious.
We want to say hello to Alex VRB. He was first. Somebody named Primetime Poulton or something. And then we've got Nico Tronis in the house. Kyle Ritter is here, the great colorist himself.
We've got to be here. He's got to get stomped by someone tonight.
Take it easy on him. He's got a lot of coloring to do. Let's see.
Y'all gonna have some late books. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Amanda B with us tonight. Welcome, Amanda. It's always great to see you. Statistical Zero is here. Thank you for being with us. We have stencil artist Yan with us tonight. Thank you, Yan, for being here. Let's see who else we got. We got Mr. Joe M. Sontag, Mr. Bad Luck himself. Thanks for being here, Joe.
I was going to go easy on him, but he called me the evil today on Twitter.
Oh, man.
Referred to me as the evil.
He's doing okay because apparently he's going to team up with K Ritter, I believe, for a new book, which looks amazing. So he's doing okay. Let's see.
There's another person on that book too.
Who would that be? Oh yeah.
He just has to be everything about himself. No, we're talking about Joe and Kyle. We're not talking about you.
We have Leandro algorithm in the chat. Something about
that's just Mark starting nonsense in the chat. See, there he is. I caught him red-handed.
Busted.
Don Chin with a big match coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Lots of people. Thank you for everyone for being with us. I'm going to pass it right on back to you, Mr. McSix, and thank you for letting me welcome everyone.
Well, look, while we're we're going to get on with the wrestling in a minute, but before we get into all of it, I do want to very quickly help a non-Hall of Famer pay some bills. I hope I'm not talking out of my butt because I think I trust that Cal updated the profile or the description for this week. We do have Mark Poulton's brand new graphic novel, Black Owl, in the link. Make sure you click it, back it. I believe we just passed the 9K mark today.
That's right. Closing in on 10,000, unlocking the next stretch goal.
All right.
Very good.
Well, there you go. So make sure you back Black Owl. These non-Hall of Famers, they resort to eating cat food in the streets, and it's very sad to watch. So, Well, anyway, the CG King of That Thing tournament approaches the home stretch tonight. 2 warriors remain in our journey to the crown. The national treasure Don Chin and the man with the chrome dome of stone ink spots. But before we get to them, we have an international affair to deal with. And no, I'm not talking about Russia or the Ukraine. I think we can all agree that whatever is going on over there fails in comparison to what's going down right now. And that's the CGUK Battle of the Brits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, Cal, why don't you take us to our very expensive, brand new Breaking Rad UK Arena, where our contestants are getting ready to make their entrances to the ring.
We spared no expense on this arena.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. I'm excited for this one.
Brand new building in the middle of London. Can you believe that?
The following contest is the Battle of the Brits.
Look at Chubb.
Making his way to the ring
Chubb looks great.
from the United Kingdom. Chubb!
Mutt, that announcer sounds very familiar. I think you have a British counterpart.
A lot of people like to mimic my amazing masculine voice.
It sounds like somebody else with his with the intro music too that I know. It's familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
Some famous British musician, I think.
How exciting! The first CGWF eliminate Hell in a Cell match. My bad.
You had a macho moment.
Yeah.
Is this the first match outside of the States?
I believe so. I think we made history tonight.
Saved it for the international audience.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Look at that sweet shaven baby face on Chubb.
And his opponent. Wow.
Oh.
A good Chubb down.
Tommy Mark.
Look at that guy. Fierce.
Tommy Mark coming off a huge win last Wednesday on the Pod Gods, the A Show.
I was going to say, is there any wrestler with more momentum going into this CG UK matchup?
The A Show where we threw a communist against a crackhead.
And the ratings boom.
Communism
does
is
get a
stronger than crack.
Here's a shirt. Mr. Jameson, you could probably turn it down just a smidgen if you're still conscious backstage there. I can't hear my baby boy Macho talking very well. So
You gotta hear my sweet, sultry
there it
voice.
is, like an angel's voice.
And their opponent from the United Kingdom.
Charlie London's other half, ladies and gentlemen.
The power couple of the CGWF.
I don't think he's really dressed for the match. Hopefully there's some tights under those jeans.
You know, some people wear tuxedo shirts. He's got jeans sweatpants on, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting choice with the gas mask and the blazer. Not a combo you see often, if at all.
Jan's a freaky guy.
We are in the UK though.
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
Doesn't smell as good over there.
I mean, they call their fries chips, so.
Ugh,
Look,
disgusting.
there's a USA sign. There's a bunch of USA signs. They love us over there.
Very good. Big fans of America over in the
And
UK.
their opponent from the United Kingdom. Peter Gilmore.
Wild man.
He does not appear to be in a good mood tonight.
Yeah, he looks upset.
Oh, this is happy for him, I think.
He's threatened every single person.
I think he was upset CGWF owner didn't fly in Mandy and Wyatt Holiday to accompany him. in
Yeah,
this
I think
matchup.
so.
Yeah, you know, they got a match Saturday. Got to focus.
All the money was spent on the arena. There's no money left for
Can't
plane
afford any more
tickets.
tickets.
Nah.
We'll get you a raft.
All right.
Chubb stretching. Look at that.
I don't know. My money's on Chubb tonight. He's looking fierce.
In life, my money is on Chubb.
And we're underway.
Oh!
Have you ever
Suplex
seen a
pick.
flying chub before? Because that's what immediately happened off the bat.
Tommy, Mark, and Chubb coming right out of the gates.
Who the heck is this referee?
That's I have a cousin out in London. That's Fraser McSix.
Fraser McSix.
Sir Fraser McSix.
So Fraser McSix.
Kami Mark working over Peter Gilmore. Oh, Gilmore fires back with a couple of rounds. Oh, Fraser goes down. Kami Mark goes down.
Meanwhile, outside the ring, Chubb is landing some blows to the face of Jan.
John
gas
just
mask
kept that gas mask on.
Big kick by Kami Mark.
When you got a dirty Chubb in your face, you need that gas mask.
Yeah, that's right.
Gilmore for the cover. Chubb breaks it up.
That's the prime time 6 talk right there.
Oh, big DDT by Kami Mark.
Kami Mark is continuing to take that momentum all the way across the sea.
Kami Mark told me before the match, if he wins this, he's renaming the UK division the USSR division.
I'll allow it.
Chubb whips Peter Gilmore into the corner.
But only a short whip for Chubb.
Big
Oh.
drop kick.
Kami going
Man.
for the pin
Oh my.
Very sneaky.
while Jan has his hands full of a Chubb.
This is why we don't let Jersey people in our screens.
Listen, I'm just calling it how I see it.
Oh, a
Focusing
couple
awfully hard on that
backbreakers
Chubb
on
tonight.
Kami Mark.
If there's one thing I know Cowboys love, it's Chubbs.
Snake eyes on Jan. Peter Gilmore going for the cover. 2. Just a 2 count.
Frazier's a little bit faster on the counts than Brian is.
I'll have to talk to him about that. We like a nice slow count.
Look, see, he's
Chubb
already
going
down
up
there.
top.
Oh.
What?
That was a premature release from Chubb.
Man, these UK fans are going crazy for this match. Chubb going for the suplex. Oh, and he gets a
Tommy
punch.
Mark in the way.
Chubb going up top.
Let's see if he can hit it this time.
A
Man,
solid
what
Chubb right there. Attack.
All our competitors trading blows. Tommy Mark rolls to the outside.
Taking a powder.
I'm thankful we have this structure protecting us from the wrestlers.
After last week, we needed it.
Yeah.
You know, Chubb before the match was talking about how he doesn't like to be confined. He likes to roam around free.
Jokes, people. They keep coming.
Just like Chubb, he keeps coming.
Oh my gosh.
Family,
You know,
it's
you
a family
guys-
show.
You guys are talking about
Oh.
a man of the cloth. He's got a red cross on his shirt.
Gilmore misses with the big lariat. Oh, but he connects with the solid right hand.
Yeah.
Gilmore playing it up for the crowd. They love him.
Let's hear from
Celebrating, but it
Chat.
might be too
Who's
early.
your money on tonight, Chat? Who's the favored?
Big
the favored
slingshot by Peter Gilmore. Oh, he has him up in the fireman's carry. What's he going for?
Oh,
Gilmore's just a wild man. Can you just say it here?
Looks like we got our first bit of color, boys. Chubb is leaking some liquid. He's got a gash on his head.
That's not good.
And that was unintentional.
he's got himself rolling and he can't stop now. He just
Cowboys still working blue tonight. Big slam by Peter Gilmore.
Yan's down, Chubb's down, and now Tommy Mark's down.
Oh, a couple elbows by Yan. Fighting back.
Oh,
Nice duplex. Chubb has risen.
With excitement is the crowd.
Chubb, change your name. Enough of this.
Oh, big inverted brainbuster by Chubb. Covering Yan. Tommy Mark breaks it up.
I was wondering what Kami was doing. It seems like he was admiring that Chubb there.
It's a sight to behold.
He's a communist. That's everybody's Chubb.
the people's Chubb.
That's the people's Chubb. Right?
That's right.
Don
Oh,
Chin, we got a
Tommy
Chubb
Mark
fan. Not
throws.
surprised.
Yep.
Gilmore into the post. No effect on Gilmore, though, as he comes back. He covers Tommy
No.
Mark. One.
Nobody's there to stop it.
This
This
is
has got
it.
to be it.
Oh no, I did not. That is one thing I did not expect, and that
Derek
was
Irving.
That,
for Tommy Mark to take a 2 count.
I think that fur head covering is saving him right now. Yan, get up, man. They're sleeping.
Oh, big chop by Chubb. The Chubb chop.
Chubb chop. Like that.
Oh, vicious headbutt.
Amanda B is down with Chubb. Thank you, Amanda B.
Chubb just drops Peter Gilmore on his head. Whips Gilmore into the corner.
Tommy Mark is throwing Jan back in the ring.
There's so much action going on. Tommy Mark going for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there it is. Tommy Mark.
Chubb
wasn't paying attention, and he let it happen.
He was going into that match with the momentum.
Yep.
Just letting the action get to his head.
Chubb was too busy giving a beating there in the corner while Tommy Mark got the pin.
A new reign of terror in the CGUK, or should I say CGUSSR.
The Red Menace, Tommy Mark.
He is a menace.
That's really got to move Tommy Mark in the rankings.
I think we've got some discussions around him.
Maybe an elimination chamber match is in his future.
Well, man, I'm beginning to think Tommy Mark may be a real possibility for, I don't know, Poulton May Intercontinental Championship down the road.
Could be. I mean, he is our most international competitor.
We don't
Hails
have
from
many.
UK. Is the pride of Mother Russia. Kremlin's favorite wrestler.
He's all over the place. Yeah, this is his second win. And as I recall, he was a force to be reckoned with in the Royal Rumble, claiming 2 eliminations.
All the specialty matches. He had the Falls Count Anywhere match over on CG Primetime.
That's correct. And yeah, food for thought. We'll be keeping an eye on you for various reasons, Tommy Mark.
Well, I tell you, he's got no fans here in these stands. People do not like communism, even here in the UK. And even in our own chat, no one is happy about Tommy Mark winning this one.
And yet they still buy his books. Just think about that.
Yeah. Not Daredevil even.
All right. Well, look, we now come to the co-main event of the evening. I had something to say about it. What was it? Yeah. Look, we've had ourselves a contender for the crown. Ink Spots will be taking. Wait, what am I saying here? Look, I apologize. I have notes, and they're all over the place.
Macho Dan
I'm
right
doing
now.
off. You know, Calvin came in here with all his.
He's scared of Cowboy Phil.
Look,
after
he came in
Phil
here with all his
threw out
that
challenge.
Look, all right. Well, look, we've got 2 very important matches tonight. I know what I'm doing now. It's been a long day. And while we probably should save the King of That Thing tournament match for last, I decided to book it as our second match because I deserve top billing for all my hard work.
Okay.
So I'm saving my fight with Kyle for last, so y'all can deal with it.
That's the real main event.
Yeah, so we
Chad,
come to our
boo
co.
this, man.
Excuse me?
Booking yourself in the main event?
Hey, look.
Wise move.
You know, when you run your wrestling business, you can make yourself a contender as much as you want.
Yeah, right.
We come to our co-main event of the night, the final tournament match to determine who will take on King Davis for the crown on Saturday. Will it be Don Chin or will it be Ink Spots? But look, Mr. Jameson, why don't you take us ringside for some hot CGWF man-on-man action? And let's get this going.
I don't like the sound of that.
Jeez.
I would say it's so good to be back in the U.S., but we're in Fort Worth, so no.
US of A, baby.
There he is.
But you don't know what you get in the UK. You don't get the national treasure. You don't get the hottest wrestler in the CGWF, Don Chin.
Or as we like to call him, Big D.
The Big D.
Asking where's his costume tonight. Look, it's our final tournament match. I'm being gracious, but I did not allow Samedi into our arena tonight. We're playing it fair. No managers.
Ink Spot's there. Watch out for that deadly chin lock sleeper hold of Don Chin. Yeah, put those guns away, Don.
Liking the moves tonight, Don. Looking good.
Great crotch shot of Don there.
He's got a fresh pair of New Balances on. His softest of dad jeans. He's ready to go. And the man with the thickest skull in the CGWF, Ink Spots.
Possibly in all of the US of A.
Go, dog.
Look at Mark booing him from his phone.
Man, Ink Spots is wound up tonight. I'd be worried if it weren't Don Chin in the ring. Don's been putting everyone to sleep.
Question is, can you put a rock head to sleep?
We'll find out tonight.
My money's on Ink Spots. He's gonna take this.
Macho, I'm just glad you remembered who he is. That's a big moment tonight.
I have it written on my hand, so I can't forget.
Big gut buster by Ink Spots, followed up with a kick to Don Chin's head. Don may have a concussion already.
This
doesn't
is
look good.
This is unusual for Don Chin to be on the mat so early. Normally, he's the one who brings the fight.
Oh, there he goes. Cleared those cobwebs. Ooh, low kick by Ink. Come on, McSix. Wow. You gotta tell him to tighten that up. Come on.
Tighten one up. It's fine.
Good to see Brian back in the ring.
Yep.
I missed him, but Frazier did a good job tonight. Proud of him. Makes the family proud.
Laying into Don.
Big D just laying flaccid in the ring right now.
We gotta reconsider our names.
Was that on purpose, or did
Big D
just happen to? Yeah, I mean,
nice
I will neither confirm nor deny it.
Yeah.
Kick to the back. Oh,
that just isn't a shirt for Don Chin. That's a fact.
Look at that monkey flip.
Got a lot of Team Don in the chat tonight.
Everyone loves Don Chin.
It was a Vince I'll allow at McSix. How dare you?
He's the biggest face on Wednesdays. It's Don Chin.
You just know Mrs. Chin is at home watching her husband. So proud. Big clothesline by Ink Spots. A little showboating. Big chop.
I just can't believe what we're seeing right now. Don Chin is just getting it handed to him.
Don is yet to fight a bull.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
We don't have the cage to protect us anymore, guys.
They need medical attention out there to check on Don.
He must have gotten a concussion after that initial blow to the head.
Well, this is what happens when you hang around with the crack pack too much.
Oh, big spine
brittle
buster.
bones.
We got a first cover.
Whoa, only a 1 count. There's still plenty of life in Don Chin.
If I'm Ink Spots, I can't believe it either.
Big D fighting back. Another monkey flip. Don's got a stick and move. A little more.
He's got to land some offense at this point.
Slams his head into the turnbuckle. Ink Spot whips him into the corner. Just having his way with him.
All right, a little fighting Don. Nice monkey flip from Don Chin there to Ink Spots, landing right in the center of the ring.
Don's got to pull something out of his arsenal more than a monkey flip, though, to beat a competitor like Ink Spots. 1, 2.
Figured that was it.
Ink spots can't believe it.
I don't think Don can believe it either.
Oh,
Sizing them up.
Kick to the gut. Pedigree.
Pedigree.
The ink splat.
Burying Don Chin right here. 1, 2,
This is it.
3.
Ooh.
Ink spot.
Ink spots in a
Just
squash
dominated.
match.
I mean, that was a match. Don couldn't get anything into that match. That was ridiculous. Ink spots and that big old dome took care of business.
I would say Shane Davis is in a lot of trouble.
I'd be tinkling a little bit if I were King Davis right now.
You know, to Don Chin, that was a match, but the ink spots, that was just a Tuesday.
That's true.
Can you imagine King Ink Spots?
it
You
can
have to call
happen.
them kink spots. What is this? Ink's paid good money for 6 a.m. comics to look the other way. He can't afford me.
We're going to have to pay for a bigger crown to fit around Ink Spot's head.
This is getting expensive for me.
We'll get like a little elastic piece. It'll be fine.
Who's saying rigged? Mark, get off your phone. Rigged. You are so quick to throw out the rigs against old 60.
Don says, "Ouch, where am I?"
Yeah, I don't know. Where were you, Don? That was embarrassing.
That was a rough match, but you can't take ink spots lightly. If you're going up against that man, you better have a chair or something.
Look,
next time.
Don chose his allegiance with the crack pack, and he suffered for it. You don't do crack before your fights. That works for a few, not for
Don
all.
needs to go to the trainer's room for the concussion protocol, I think.
Yeah.
Yowzers!
Is this the fall of the crack pack though? Lord Crackhead got crushed by Commie Mark, right?
Mhm.
You know, Don Chin has, I'm not gonna lie, we have Cracktimus Prime over there on Wednesdays, but Don Chin was hitting the Cracktimus a little harder than most in the PT6, and man, that must have been a tainted batch because everyone from the crack pack or related just got a beating this last week.
Look, he selected his crack pack inner circle. I believe he's been hanging out with Aerith a little too much. A wild man.
You know, a lot of the downfall of the crack pack started when Macho and I accepted our Hall of Fame
That's right.
nomination. So I'd like to think we've got a big part to play.
They hit the crack pipe a little hard after that, a little too much.
It's been dark days in the CGWF since that Hall of Fame ceremony. It's
been very dark in that dumpster.
Bogus.
Very dark and D-Wag.
Fraudulent.
Look, I wouldn't count the crack pack out yet. And I believe we officially announced it this week on Twitter. The crack pack will be taking on the Diaz brothers this Saturday for the tag team championship.
Bringing the gold to the dumpsters.
Hey, give the people what they want. But ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves an actual contender for the crown. Looks like Ink Spots will be taking on King Davis this Saturday.
That's right.
For a shot at it. Don choked out every contender along the way. But you simply can't take that glorious ball dome down so easily. So congratulations, Mr. Ink Spots. We'll look forward to seeing you in North Carolina this Saturday. That's where we're having it.
All right.
And,
God's country.
got a nice brand new arena built there for King of That Thing. We'll be showing a trailer later for the big day, Saturday, for those who like to duck out early. Saturday the 5th, this Saturday, 9:30 p.m. here in Breaking Rad.
I would wonder what is going to be the game plan for Ink, but I think we should say what is going to be the game plan for Shane Davis. How is he going to stop this tank of a man in the ring?
I don't even know if Shane knows he's wrestling this weekend.
He seemed pretty surprised when he became king. Also, it caught him off guard.
All of his promos are off guard.
I still have nightmares of his last promo.
Don't request one.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do a promo. It's good.
We don't need a promo from.
We all know
Mr.
who he
Higgins.
is. It's fine.
I honestly think that was the most reaction we've ever got from a promo on a Wednesday was that King Davis promo.
What it
Even
did.
John Mayer was like, "What am I witnessing right
I've
here?"
never heard the term "surprise sext" before, and I hope I never have to hear it again. All right. Well, as stated, we have one last match tonight. Kyle Ritter, back at WrestleMania, issued a challenge to old Papa Six.
Sure did.
He wanted his shot at the CGWF men's title. But see, you don't get anything for free in this business. You want to deal with the devil, sometimes you got to fight the devil in the ring. And luckily, I'm not the devil, but you still have to fight me. So Kyle and I agreed that if he can defeat me in a glorious Hell in the Cell match, tonight, Hell in the Cells, I would grant him his wish and let him take on current champion Michael Bancroft at King of the Ring this Saturday. King of that thing, sorry, copyright. However, if I win, I get to select a wrestler of my choosing. My feather boa keeps falling. Of my choosing to take on Bancroft. And look, I'm choosing Macho Dan the Dandy Savage.
Yeah.
And when, not if, when I defeat Kyle tonight, Macho will be set up to claim the title for Breaking Rad.
That's right. Clean team.
And
Can't
when he
wait. I'm
claims
looking forward to this, guys.
That's right. And when he claims that title, I'll then grant him and Mutt a shot at the tag team title.
Yeah.
We're going to get it all. We're going to take it all.
Once we have solidified that title, we're putting Cal in a wig, and he's claiming the women's title.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Maybe I'll just go ahead and take the crown for myself after that. So Cal, why don't you bring us ringside so I can stomp out this chump and bring it home for my boys?
Cowboy Phillips, get out of here.
I'm getting out.
All of our dreams are within grasp, Macho.
It's so close. So close. Look at him.
You got to admit, he does look cool.
He has a good entrance.
Wow. The silence in that place is deafening.
You gotta hand it to him. Everybody is jumping up and down, but they're just not screaming very loud.
Look at this guy. He is quite a man. He's a physical presence. There's no question. Look at that. The crowd's going crazy.
They're loving it. They're loving Kyle Ritter right now.
His coat of many colors is shining. Here comes the boss.
Here we
And
go.
his opponent from Texas,
Boss man. Here he is.
Six
Looking good.
AM.
Look
at that boa.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Who's that?
Cowboy Phil. That's Cowboy Phil.
No! Watch out, boss!
Phil, watch out, Six. Watch out.
No!
Oh
no!
Phil.
Cowboy Phil
Oh
has
my
had it.
gosh. Now look, Six might look like a specimen of a man, but he's not all that strong, and I just don't want to see this because it's bad news for the match.
I was shocked. I'm shocked.
No.
What is Phil doing? What gives him the right? You know, in our house, how dare he?
Jeez. Fort Worth will never be the same. I don't think there might be riots after this. They love Vince McSix. Vince McSix in Fort Worth. They are crazy about him.
Man, I don't know what this is going to mean for us now.
I'm still Oh,
He got
Poulton.
decked by Poulton.
They said they had to go to the bathroom. I thought they were going to the bathroom. Now what's happening?
Lights out. What in the world? The show has gone haywire. Poulton, what have you done?
What the heck is wrong with you? Phil,
Cowboy Phil, how dare you in Fort Worth?
in Fort Worth.
What?
I thought you guys were still in Jersey.
The Cowboys' second home is in Fort Worth.
Oh, no.
Are you okay, boss?
Boss,
Are
do you know
what
where
the
you
heck was
are?
that? Phil!
Is there something else you would like to share with the lovely Breaking Rad audience?
Well, first of all, Kyle, congratulations. I guess you're taking on Bancroft this Saturday.
What?
What?
I didn't even see anything.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce our latest inductees to the Breaking Rad Hall of Fame. Mark Poulton.
What, no, are you sure?
No.
Guilty. I gotta go take care of something.
He's got to have. He has to have had some sort of head injury. He's in an altered state. I don't think we want to jump to conclusions here.
Our boss
You guys
has been
shouldn't
bullied.
have. Really.
I mean,
What an honor.
if I knew we were going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, I would have prepared myself. But, just for moments like this, I did write a little something up. First off, I would like to thank myself for being so awesome at what I do. But secondly, I would like to thank, without this man, this whole thing wouldn't be possible. This whole wrestling federation will not be possible without this man, the moral compass, Mark Poulton. Thank you so much for letting me be part of this adventure and inviting me for the ride. When they say ride and die, they mean ride and die. You never question the loyalty of a cowboy, and you never question the compassion of the moral compass, Mark Poulton. So I'd like to thank everyone here in attendance. I'd like to thank fellow Hall of Famers, Macho Dan and Buttman. And I'd like to thank Vince McSix for letting this opportunity be feasted upon for the entire Breaking Rad audience. And I think the very first Hall of Famer, first HOF inductee, has words for us all. Mr. Poulton.
I have a few words. Let me start by acknowledging me.
Not the first. Let's clarify that.
Yeah, I don't think it was the first.
You didn't hit me that hard.
Hold on. Acknowledge me. That's what Breaking Rad has done tonight. By righting their wrongs and not only agreeing to my entrance to the halls of immortality, but to backdate my induction to show I was the one true first inductee into the CGWF Hall of Fame.
No.
I'd like to thank all those who made this day possible. First and foremost, my wife and son, who allowed me to get into this crazy profession of professional wrestling. The cowboy Phil McNulty, who taught us all never doubt the loyalty of a cowboy. Leandro, the advocate of the moral compass, always has my back. This is for you, man. And of course, the millions of MFers out there. That's right, the Mark followers, who have driven me to be the best I can and let me lead them in the right direction. I'd like to close out by saying my career in Comicsgate has been defined by numbers. First, the number 10, as in the 10 campaigns I've fulfilled in 2 years. Next, 7, as in the 7 figures all my properties combined have earned on Indiegogo. And now, the number 6, starting my career as the inspirational leader of the Primetime 6 and riding the wave right into the CGWF Hall of Fame by exposing Vince McSix as a fraud, as a coward, as a liar. God bless the CGWF. Thank you.
Don't push it. Don't push it.
Oh.
But welcome. Congratulations on your induction, you douchebags.
And with that, Cowboy Phil and I, we're riding
look
into
at
the
this.
sunset.
Look
We'll
at
see you
this.
tomorrow on
Later,
the Pod
losers.
Gods. See ya.
Look at
Deuces.
this. You're still here.
I cannot believe
I-
it. This is the
I don't
travesty.
know what
Look,
just happened.
guys, I'm just let it go. we
Don't
we
know
don't
what
need to
just
relive
happened.
any of this tonight.
Is that a Band-Aid on your head? How hard did you get hit?
It was more the landing.
Look.
I will say this: Cowboy, very strong. Poulton, hands like a baby, but that
Hey,
ground was very hard.
Look, Vince, show me on this doll where they touched you.
The penis.
Can you show me?
All right.
Show me where they touched you.
Literally the crotch. Moving on. Congratulations, Kyle.
Kyle's moving on to Bancroft.
Wow.
Well, look, let's not let the primetime six get us down tonight.
Okay, you're right.
We got.
You're right.
Look, we're bigger than that.
That's
It
right.
is a
We're the
stain
king.
on the fabric of CGWF, but
It's-
I'm willing to turn the other cheek.
We'll get
They've
over
been
it.
they've been a skid mark on the CG underwear since the beginning.
That's
But,
not true. You said it. well.
That's an apt metaphor. Yes.
But look, all that aside, we do have a big night coming up this Saturday. CGWF, King of That Thing, comes to an end officially this Saturday, 9:30 p.m. here on Breaking Rad. And look, let's just we'll give you guys a little taste of things to come and the road so far. So Cal,
Let's see.
King Davis has been on a win streak this year outside the ring. Is it going to carry over into the ring finally at CG WrestleMania?
Just walking them to the side.
Oh,
Oh
yes,
no,
yes.
Shane!
There you have it.
I told you. Pterodactyl
Somewhere.
power.
I didn't think about it until just now, but did we indirectly create the first King of the Ring?
I think we did. All hail King Davis.
I never once called myself king. I don't know where people get ideas like this from.
Welcome everybody to night one of the CG King of That Thing tournament. Doing nothing.
Oh!
Have fun fighting in the nude.
Oh,
Yo! Oh my! Oh no! Look at Vince McSix out there, so proud of himself.
I'm calling out the crack pack.
I'm the main attraction. Do you believe in miracles? Crack
you should be
pack wins.
disqualified for that attack.
Mike Barron is ripped. Oh! Oh!
He is a big boy.
McSix calls for the bell. I'm gonna put you down. Oh!
I got you, buddy.
Are there two cowboys? Lifts them up.
Oh,
CGWF Hall of Fame. First inductee, the Moral Compass.
The very first two inductees to the CGWF Hall of Fame, Macho Dan the Dandy Savage and Muttman.
I'm the rightful Hall of Famer. You waited for me to go on vacation. Oh, it's all
Oh.
over.
Hey guys, get out of the booth.
What's up, man?
where are we all?
Wow, what a show it's gonna be.
It's gonna be pretty epic. Yep.
It has been a long time coming, but yeah, in case it went by too quickly for y'all, Crack Pack versus Diaz Bros for the tag team title. Kyle Ritter, of course, going after Bancroft for the men's title. Mandy Summers defending her title against Piper. A mystery match,
Yep.
a very special mystery match for you people.
You don't want to miss it.
Don't want to miss that one. And then Ink Spots will be taking on King Davis for that crown.
What a show.
So Saturday night, 9:30, right here on Breaking Rad. And thus concludes the CGWF
portion of the evening, but we are moving on to Breaking Rad. So I don't know, Cal, do you want to play our old school Breaking Rad intro just to get us all back in the mood?
No,
Okay. Well,
I can't. It's
don't have
attached to the. It's attached to the timer, and then we'd have to watch 2 minutes of timer.
you literally said, let's play the old Breaking Rad intro tonight.
Did I?
All right, just
think someone
pretend
else
we
said
just
Well,
pretend
whatever.
we did
Okay.
it. We're done. Kayfabe over.
that.
David, how are you doing? You look
Dave.
like you look tired or something, man. What's
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, I almost forgot. If you guys are still there, tomorrow night, LaPod Gods, they are having a special kind of an epilogue match. It's the redemption match. It will be, I don't know, Joe and Sontag, if you're still in the chat. Joe and Sontag with Sean Aaron going against two other losers, Lord Crackhead and OC Steve. So,
all right.
for that tomorrow night, LaPod Gods. Okay.
OC Steve's got a match. All right.
Finally got a match. You can stop
Got a
yelling at me
match.
now. So I'm sorry.
He's thirsty for matches. He's been
He's been aching for. He's been itching for.
Yes, he's ready to go now. Well, anyway, welcome. If you haven't seen this before, this is Breaking Rad. This is the normal part of the show, which has shrunk to just a little tiny bit during the CGWF March to King of That Thing, but it'll be back. Our normal show will be back after Saturday, correct? Vince? He's muted
Yes,
himself.
that is
I think
correct.
it's great.
Yes.
There we
I'll be
go.
there.
All right. But please stick around. We have a couple things going on tonight, and then we'll be back next week with the regular show. So how are you guys
And I
doing?
expect all of you to come back for the regular show. right?
Everybody come back.
Like everyone will come back for that, right?
Everybody will totally come back. It's gonna be great.
It's not just about wrestling, right?
It's not. So how are you guys doing? How was your week? Good? Bad?
Busy.
It was,
busy.
Busy, yes.
It was a wild month, actually.
Ooh.
I'm already yawning. That's how
Oh,
busy my week's been.
Look how exciting Macho's week has been.
I know. I've been busy, I'm telling you.
Are we all supposed to
Yeah.
answer that question?
Yeah. I'm asking. David's the only one that said anything.
I put these back on just in time to hear you saying you all weeks, and then nobody spoke. My week has been good. I've been busy as well. We got a lot to get prepared for. So
I've been busy playing Elden Ring, and it's awesome.
oh, geez.
It's so cool.
So, what kind of game is Elden Ring? I want to know.
Elden Ring is a single player with multiplayer capabilities, like you can co-op, but it's a open world RPG.
Okay.
It's the world building was done by George R.R. Martin from the Game of Thrones books, and From Software they've done all the Souls games, the Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and they did Bloodborne, which is friggin' awesome, and Sekiro, which is also awesome. And they decided to do an open world game. Usually their levels are very like tightly designed and like
Very good.
not open world.
I'm interested.
Yeah, but this one's open world, but it also has what they call legacy dungeons, which are those same kind of like really dense vertical levels where it's like a labyrinth. It's really cool. So yeah, definitely. But it's difficult. Like this isn't like playing Assassin's Creed. It's the combat is something else. But yeah, it's awesome. I can't stop playing it. It's so good. But I'm gonna go play it now. Bye.
Oh, jeez.
Alex,
no, it's not like
Alex
Pokemon.
Is basically like Pokemon.
It's the furthest freaking thing from Pokemon.
You got to catch them all. You got to catch them all.
Catch them all.
There's nothing to catch. You kill them all.
Cal, were you one of those people that played Pokemon Go? You'd be like wandering in people's backyards and with the Pokemon.
No, I got it. My sister got it, and like my whole family was playing it, and I'm like, fine, I'll play it. So we'd go on hikes, and everyone's playing Pokemon Go. But I never got like super into it. Like my son and my wife both are like way high level on that game, and I go out, like when I go on walks with my daughter, we pull it out and we catch Pokemon while we're walking. But No, it's not Pokemon. Elden Ring is not Pokemon, okay, Alex? It's not Pokemon.
It's way cooler. It's way cooler than Pokemon.
It's
so
like
cool.
Pokemon, only cooler.
All right. So enough about video games. We're gonna let's go ahead and move into our first segment. And I have the show flow pulled up, and it's probably wrong because you guys will probably change it on me. And
I never read it, so I'm always right.
Yeah, well, I'm reading what Muttman, the revised edit that he made
Don't go off
today.
of Mutt, because he kept saying things, and I kept saying no, it's this order, and he'd be like, okay, so it's this order. He get the wrong order again. It's all in writing, Mutt. You just got to read it.
What a boomer.
So what do you have on your what's first?
I have next. What I have is Top That.
I'm king, and they know it. When I snap my fingers, everybody says sure, I'm hot, and you're not. But if you want to hang with me, I'll give it one shot. Top that.
Yeah.
Alex says so. It's closer to Street Fighter, is what you're trying to say. Is that right, Cal? That's funny. That's funny.
Did you tip your hat sideways just for this segment?
Yeah, I don't want to get up and get my fedora is like 19 steps away from me. So
Give me the whitest rap ever.
The what?
That's straight gangsta right there.
Yeah. That's from the hood in the streets.
Son.
So,
who's first? Only 2 of us out of 5 people have pitches.
Dude.
So
Yeah,
I usually always try to have one. I always try to have one.
Usually, always, as in never.
What are you talking about? For at least the last 3 or 4 weeks, I'd be like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do one tonight, and then I would still get something ridiculous done.
That's true.
This is why we need to get back on our normal schedule, because we have nothing.
I know.
We have nothing.
I know.
All we have is Mark's alt
something
account in the chat right now.
I'm going to try to, yeah.
So is it
trying to
Mutt or Cal going first?
I don't have one.
Oh. Does David have one?
Nobody has. I win.
Oh, no.
I got.
Oh, no.
I was bombarded at work
No.
today,
No.
which is highly abnormal for a Tuesday.
Macho, will you just get online during the day so we can be
I'd like to
prepared?
thank the
Oh,
Academy
goodness.
and God. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here in this Chili's tonight.
You do not win.
And,
You have
who
no
else?
competition.
I want to
can't
thank all my
win.
competition for being slackers.
You know what? For once, I agree with Leandro. Welcome, wrestling. Come back and save these fools.
I was
Please.
playing Elden
Hey.
Ring all week, and I still squeezed a pitch out. So,
Remember
I
you
don't know
said
about
that,
you
Mark.
guys.
Remember you said that in a couple days when you're going like, oh, I got so much wrestling work to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of pinching one out, what you doing there, buddy?
I'm drawing a little bit.
On the toilet? You got a little desk in there too?
I just like to, have my iPad wherever I am.
He didn't call his office for nothing.
Don't ever borrow his iPad.
Yeah,
Do you want to see what
probably
I'm drawing?
smells. Yeah, let's see what you're drawing.
I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah, hold on just a second.
Oh, he's drawn his it's
You already drew
a
this.
it's a
It's
scale
Yuri.
image of his dookie.
Can you see it?
That's Yuri. Yeah, so
There he
this is
is,
a
yeah.
really cool
That's good, man.
character.
I did.
This is a really cool character from Hero Volume 2.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I
yeah.
like it. I like that a lot.
That's not
good,
Procreate.
man.
What are you using there?
I use Adobe. What's it called?
Premiere?
No, it's called
PDF.
Adobe-
Elements.
PDF.
No, it's called. It's like a fancy name. Hold on a second.
Fancy.
Yeah,
Oh, look at him. You still haven't gotten a cap for the back of your
I can't do it. I can't figure out what it is. It's a
D-Wag. Come on, man. You just got here.
D-Wag
D-Wag.
misses everything.
So late.
See, I
There were
told
so
you,
many
Backpacks
tournament
are going
events.
too hard lately, man. Way too hard lately.
Hitting the
You-
pipe.
Look, you can still do the little rewind thing on YouTube. You can catch what you missed. D-Wag.
Yeah.
D-Wag. Just so you know, you got a big night this Saturday. I'm just reminding you. In case you wanna hit us up with some promos or something.
Yeah. Make a promo.
Yeah. Wait, kayfabe off right now. D-Wag's promos are my favorite.
Oh, they're my favorite thing about
They're
all
so
of the
good.
CGWF.
It's so good. They're so funny. He'll send stuff to me, and I will freaking crack up. And I'm like at work and stuff, and it's not appropriate, and it's so funny.
What is he sending you at work?
Inappropriate stuff.
Inappropriate.
Hey,
Promos.
welcome, Rick
Just
Saylor.
for me. Just for me.
Rick Saylor.
What's up, Rick?
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
Saylor,
in
what's
the
going
fan battle.
You know, like since Cal won Top That, I feel like we should just move on to the short box.
Cal, do you want to
David.
just give your? Do we have more show after Top That? Was there anything else?
No, we have short box.
Everyone just joining us because our viewers just doubled. We have more wrestling to come. Just about 5 minutes from now. Just hang out. Just hang out, and we'll have wrestling. We'll have video game wrestling in like 5 minutes because that's so much more entertaining than us talking about fun
Look,
stuff.
for those just tuning in, don't leave. Just rewind to the beginning of the show.
Yeah, then
to catch all the action while we try to figure out what we're doing because apparently we have no plan tonight because Macho.
Did anyone read a
Mutt-
comic this week?
Look, I didn't write a bad pitch because I usually just write bad pitches.
You write
That's
great
the only
pitches.
thing I didn't do.
And Mutt, what was your excuse? You had a week off last week.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Hurt.
I'm gonna get his belly's been hurting. I'm gonna go get a box of comics, and we should talk about comics. That's what we
I
should
guess
do.
we're talking about. Oh, Cal's yawning. That's
Cal's
Macho's
yawning.
job.
This
I know.
isn't Elden Ring. You guys are not Elden
David
Ring.
always
I know.
looks
Cal's
miserable to be
addicted
here.
to Elden Ring and wants to play
He was
right
like,
now.
Why am I here? David's always wondering why he's on the stream.
I know Dave's like, why am I here again?
Why do I waste my
Why do I
time?
keep coming back?
They tell me it's important every week, and every week nothing important happens.
Every
We're
week
like
they
the
just
sound.
ask me what comics I bought. and
I'm missing the State of the Union for this.
Oh my gosh, you're missing the State of the Union.
That's why our viewers doubled because the State of the Union came on.
I can tell you the State of the Union in like 20 seconds. But
Let's
I
hear
won't.
it.
Let's hear it.
I like Alex already. Like I think he's great.
I don't know what Berserk and Tron are, but
Oh.
I will win at Elden
You
Ring.
don't know what Tron is?
No, I'm just kidding. I know what that is.
Oh,
It's
the
like when a guy
algorithm-
dresses up like a girl, right? Like a Tronny.
That's exactly.
Ew.
Racist.
We got the
Racist.
jokes. It's gonna be a while to get ourselves out of the dirt after all those.
Oh my
chub
gosh,
jokes.
Phil.
Phil was making turn.
Phil.
Feeling his chub jokes.
Oh my gosh.
But
It
I
was like he-
typical
It
Jersey.
was like he sat around and thought about it and just wrote down
he
chub
had,
jokes.
he had them ready to
all
go
day.
all night.
I wouldn't say
He
they're hard
was-
to come up with on the spot.
It was
Ew.
some of them were kind of funny.
Yeah, once Chubb started bleeding, it was all downhill.
Yeah,
from
oh
there.
man, I was like, here we go.
He likes
Anyway.
what's the state of the union? I'm in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, that's it, man. You got it.
Texas
All you
had
need to worry
our
about is
primary
what's going
votes
on in
today.
Indiana, boy. That's all you got to worry about.
Primary voting. And my cheat sheet. Whoa, where'd Macho go? We lost Macho now?
You guys keep talking. I have to.
Oh
I'll
my
be right
God.
back.
I
I'm
have to
gonna
do
get
some
some,
rookie
Should we just call it
some-
for the night?
No, I'm
See,
gonna
is
get
that-
some comic books. We're gonna talk about comic books, aren't we? Aren't we doing short box?
Yeah, I got my short box ready.
All right, I'll be right back.
Straight to the short box.
Sorry,
I'm so
David.
glad you spent your time with us. I'm glad you waited for an hour backstage for this, David.
I was told it would be 15 minutes. That's
What would be 15 minutes?
the time in the green room. 15
It
minute
wasn't
wait.
very long. That was a pretty quick wrestling. I was also not having a clue what I was saying tonight. I just woke up like 5 minutes before I hopped on here. And,
You did good, man. You did
I
really
was
good.
very out of it.
I feel bad I didn't have a pitch. I really got like bombarded today. It was kind of unexpected. But the shop's been super busy.
That's good.
What's the thing you're selling the most?
We had a bigger month this for February. It was bigger than last November, like including Black Friday and everything.
Crap.
This February was even bigger than that.
Wow.
I see you, Cal.
Hey, I want Macho Dan to learn a lesson from David Murdoch. David Murdoch isn't even one of the main four goons, and he feels bad he doesn't have a pitch. But Macho in private chat was like, "Sorry, not sorry." I want to match with Macho Dan.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't think
Yeah,
he
we
was
don't-
upset about it.
We don't infight here. That's our code. That's why we're not the prime
Look,
time
Cal,
That's true. That's true.
I am not proud that I didn't bring anything. I
Okay.
always try to have something.
Okay.
I
I like
do.
that. That's good. I like
But tonight, if you must know, I was talking to friends of ours. My wife and I were talking to them on, and usually this is the time I like write a pitch, and they're telling us some news, and I decided to hang out and talk to them. I'm sorry. So yeah, way to make me feel bad about nothing.
Don't turn this around on me. Okay. Well, hey, you guys have a whole week to write a pitch that can match my pitch. I'm just going to tell you the title of my pitch. The title of my pitch is the Rogan Peterson Express.
Oh,
Top that.
top of that.
Top it.
Okay.
Top it.
All right.
Top it.
All right.
So you guys have a week. It's the
The
crew
Rogan
of a
Peterson
spaceship.
Expressway topped.
Are we still doing the same?
Yeah, the same one. Because
Same one?
it's
Okay.
because I have a
Nobody
pitch and no,
participated.
I don't have anyone to throw
Oh,
it.
yeah, I
That
just
sounds
came
good.
up.
We'll do
I
it.
just came up with a title for mine right here on the spot. This is the
All right.
title.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, mine's going to be a white guy, a black guy, and a Jew walk into a battleship.
So the
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This was Breaking Rad.
before I
No,
Arnie
it's
us-
buddies. They're buddies.
Before I Arnie us, it's a
Impossible.
crazy hooligan is your writing prompt. Buddy comedy is the genre,
Jewish guy.
and the premise is the crew of a spaceship that have been trying to find their way back to their home planet for centuries.
Okay.
Clip that, listen to it, figure out a pitch. Yeah,
Now,
we
what did you say? What was yours again, Cal? What was
the Rogan Peterson Express. That's the name of
Rogan
my
Peterson
spaceship.
Is Joe Rogan in your book
Yeah,
pitch?
and Jordan
I bet he is.
Peterson.
I bet he
No,
is.
neither
yeah.
of them are in my pitch.
What?
Twist.
Oh,
That was a Shyamalan twist right there.
It, it was.
They were-
All right. Who's gonna
They
share
were not
some
in an
comic
old timey
books?
village. They were living in the modern times the whole time for the pitch.
Who is
Great
gonna
movie.
share some comic?
I'll show
books?
you a fun comic thing. This
Let's hear
isn't
it.
my my oldies that I picked. I'm just showing this because I just got these yesterday. So this right here, Black Mass
God
Studios,
Killer.
God Killer, Spider-Man, Spider-Land #2.
Ooh.
Oh.
I just got these like yesterday.
I don't know anything about that. What is it about?
Yeah. What is it?
This kind of a
He's like, I don't know.
it's a story about a bunch of torture. This particular issue. Well, the reason I got this, or I got a bunch of copies of this, is this is a very cool incentive cover. This is like a 1 out of 30 incentive cover
Okay.
that I did.
Oh, you
I
did
was
that.
going to say that looks like
That
your-
looks like your art. It does.
So this just came out, or just coming out.
God
But
Killer.
they hit
huh?
me. They hit me up like a couple weeks ago and asked if I could do a cover, and I said, "Yeah, when do you need
That's-
it?" And they said, "Tomorrow."
Now. Tomorrow.
Pretty much, yeah. So
That looks really good, man.
What is it? It's
to-
God Killer.
yeah, God Killer Spider-Land #2.
What are you doing, Mutt? Are you sharpening your Apple Pencil?
No, I'm taking the.
Yeah.
the-
I think it's kind of like futuristic, cyberpunk, dystopian, super violent.
That's so where like, but if so, there's only 30 of your covers. Is that what I heard?
no, it's an incentive cover.
Oh, and
Do you guys know what incentive covers are?
Not really.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
Oh,
I'm a Christian.
incentive covers, man.
He goes, oh,
The bane of comic shops. So all right, so everybody knows like a new book is coming out, especially I think Marvel's the worst one, but there's like 20 different covers to the book, right? They flood the market. It's the same book with all these
Yeah.
different variant covers. Well, incentive covers, they're like they'll set them up, they'll be 1 to 10, 1 to 25, something like that. So what that means, just say a book's coming out and there's a variant that's a 1 to 25 incentive. That means as a shop, in order to get that one incentive cover, you have to get 25 copies of the regular book to get that one variant. Sometimes they go up to as high as like 1 of 100. So that would mean you'd have to order 100 copies of the cover A, Spider-Man, whatever it is, to get this incentive. Some of them are really, really, really bad, like the number of them that they come out with. But that's what incentive cover is. So if you ever like see one that you want and talk to your local shop, hey, can I get this? And they tell you to like piss off because there's no way they're ordering that many copies of the book. Don't be upset.
Man, it's on. I just found a copy of your cover for $24.99 already. That's crazy.
Yeah, they usually go for more because of the incentive.
Yeah,
they're trying to make the money back from the other 25 copies of the book that they bought.
Man, all right. If I can find one of those, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna send it to you to sign it for me.
All right.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
Good looking cover.
I got a few for a few for the shop, so I'll just give them out, sign them, and give them away.
You're always giving stuff away. That's super cool. Now I'm gonna find one of these. I'm gonna send it to you to sign it. That's cool. I think that's super awesome. You're on you did the cover for this. That's cool.
D-Wag, it's incentive, not the scent of.
The scent of cover.
Can he be the national treasure instead of
I know, right? D-Wag's the national treasure.
You gotta admit, Don Chin, the national treasure, has a really funny ring to it.
It is really funny.
I gotta give it to those guys. That was pretty funny.
Who's next?
I'm ready unless somebody else is already.
No, you go, Mutt. You go.
Okay. Last week,
before those legs fall asleep,
they're getting tingly. Last week, Bruce Patnod challenged me. You guys remember? Or last time I was on, he was like, "Come on, bring it, Mutt!" Right? And so I was kind of like, "Okay, Bruce." But what's funny is that all my really old stuff, and he wants me to go deep into the boxes, and they're kind of put away. But I had some short boxes available, so I could go back and grab some cool things. So I got a few things that I think he would appreciate. The first one being this Conan the Barbarian.
Ooh.
Buscema. Look at that sweet Buscema cover.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Look at that, boy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, lots of good Conan action in here. Buscema is probably the third or fourth greatest comic book artist of all time.
Behind Rob Liefeld?
No. I think Rob's in the top.
Oh, right in front of Rob. I figured. Yeah,
I think
right.
Liefeld's in the top 750. But like think about this. Like you get really great inks, really great art and craftsmanship. None of this is computer generated. This is all just ink pens right here. Great storytelling, really good stuff. So I can find something else here. Some good fight scenes. Fighting this black dude.
Mutt's favorite part.
Fighting black dudes.
It's great though. Good stuff. My next pick that I chose was in honor of kind of a sad event, and that is George Perez. Kind of getting to the end of his life.
Oh yeah.
So this one's in honor of Mr. Perez, really a living legend. This is Avengers. It's like that Heroes Return first issue. And this was a really big event that happened at the time. But look at this wraparound cover.
Oh, baby. Do you have holes in your comic?
I know.
Look at that. Just like if you want 100, look at She-Hulk. You can't even see her. If you want 100 superheroes charging at the camera like this, that's your man George Perez.
Love it.
Yeah.
Is that Eternity in the back page there? Is that who I see?
This one? Oh, back here in the back.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, good stuff. You know, and of course, interiors are amazing, just like the cover. Like, look, like this is the thing about Perez. Like every page is just filled with people. I mean, this is hard to do.
That's great.
It's pretty
This guy
awesome.
would turn in books like this like constantly. He was known for books like this. He had to have been one of the hardest working pencilers that ever was. You know,
Look at Beast up there. He ran out of places to put somebody's else, but Beast on top of the fireplace.
He's on the mantle.
Yeah. So just awesome. And then for my third one, of course, I got to bring a little bit of my man Kirby in. So this is a really fun comic called.
Oh, I have that
Victory.
issue. I have a bunch of Captain Victory.
Yeah, I think you got the whole run just like I did.
Yeah, I think so.
I've never heard of Captain Victory. That's
No,
awesome.
look, Captain Victory.
That's
man.
awesome looking.
Look at this cover. Like this, like, okay, Kirby was Liefeld before Liefeld was Liefeld. Look at that gun.
That's amazing.
I know.
Kirby's tech was always beautiful. It's
Amazing,
crazy.
right? I heard somebody say I'm actually gonna call him out because he was in the chat earlier, and he's getting a little like, well, I don't know, should I call him out? Yeah, I'm gonna call him out.
Do it.
Ooh.
I was listening to my sketchbook 340 talking to Dillard,
Uh-oh.
and Dillard is I'm throwing him under the bus a little bit too because they were talking about Kirby.
Drama stream.
Yeah, Dillard does not appreciate Kirby at all.
Egad.
And so they're talking about like they said the words. Jack Kirby was the Rob Liefeld of his day. So that cannot go unpunished. That has to be called out. And
That's wrong. That's wrong to say.
He was everything before Rob Liefeld was anything, and I think even Rob Liefeld would confess to that too.
Hey, what's up, Skip? Welcome.
That's
So
right.
remember
Hell,
when Skip
clean
used to
team.
be on the stream with you?
I remember.
Those are good times.
Look at that, man. That
Yeah.
stuff's so good.
Look at that guy with a square head. Look at that.
Big old square head.
I love it.
Look, what's he doing in that thing? Can he even see? He's got like a side window for his head to turn
Yeah.
It's
around.
like a bird. You can see to the side. You just can't see in front of him.
And you know,
That's
Kirby
pretty
would
good.
start at the top left of the canvas and work all the way down to the bottom right.
Really?
Yeah, he was a genius.
Hmm.
It's got this cool chick, Spider Lady or something.
Insectons.
Yeah. She's Lightning Lady. That's Lightning
The
Lady
Lightning
and her
Lady.
Insectons. You guys don't know about this stuff. A Lightning Lady and her Insectons?
I'm guessing the Insectons are green.
I know about it. I have that
Shut up.
issue.
It's unfortunate you're showing a comic with green characters in it.
Too much green, I know.
I'll have to figure that out. 'Cause I'm doing that every week now. That's all I got to show. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, David.
Okay.
Ooh.
Top that.
Top that.
D-Wag used to be on a show with Skip. What? Did he bail on you too? Is Cal in a different room now? Is he playing that game?
He's playing the game. That's exactly what he's
Playing
doing.
Elden Ring.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Are you playing Elden Ring
All right.
right now?
Oh my God.
All right,
No,
give me.
child.
All right, give me the screen. I got some stuff to show.
Okay.
He's like, great, come back to playing my game.
All right. So I picked two vigilante style heroes for this. So first, I picked up. I have a bunch of Punisher. I used to love Punisher when I was a kid, and we got some John Romita Jr. Punisher. It's really good.
I'm personally very excited for Eric Larson's gay Punisher that he wants.
And he hunts down. Wait. He's gay.
I hope
and
his
he hunts
name is
down
Gay
people who wear
Punisher
his-
too. I think that would be
Gay
hilarious.
Punisher, like John Romita Jr. So good. It's freaking.
And he
awesome.
hunts down people who wear his hold symbol. So he hunts
Yeah.
down himself from the past then,
Yeah.
and not
That'd be
the
great.
gay
He's
one.
a great version of himself.
So, and while I was looking through my Punisher, I was like, I was remembering something, and so I had to do a little research, but I was right about what I was remembering. I thought maybe I was making it up. But do you guys remember when the Punisher turned black? Remember that?
No.
He teamed up with Cage, and the Punisher, he gets messed up by Jigsaw, and his face is all like screwed up, and he gets plastic surgery, and they turn him black. And look who wrote this. Plot and script by Mike Barron. I was like,
Yes.
I was looking at it, I was like, what? That's crazy.
Oh, no.
So yeah, so if you want to read a wild story,
Oh my gosh.
it's Punisher. Hold
Cage.
on, I got some information for you. It's what, number 60 here, but I think it's the one before him is when they actually turn him black. And it's ridiculous. It's like,
How
it's
does he go
so
back to
ridiculous.
white?
I don't know. At the end of the book, yeah, at the end of the book, he's like with Cage, you know, like he's like with his guns and stuff right there. And then they just you flip to the next one, and there's a just like a pinup art in the back. Hold on, let me find it. And he's back to normal. And they're like in their normal stuff.
It's that perfect face.
Stupid fresh.
See, it would have been
Yeah.
great if it ended with a white Luke Cage.
I was, so anyway,
That's
you can look
racist.
it up. It's a funny, it's a funny kind of weird Punisher story.
That's
And then I got some Batman stuff. I have this Mignola cover that's amazing. I got it for like 50 cents. Like, oh gosh, you can't see nothing. But
was it Cal that did the Mignola Batman thing last week?
he did, yeah.
Yes.
But and it made me think. I saw this cover and I pulled it out. And Mignola, everything Mignola does is amazing, so it was really good. And then one of my other favorite artists, I got Sam Keith, some Sam Keith Batman Secrets.
Ooh, Batman Secrets.
I only have one of these. This is the only issue I have. And then I have this. It's also a Sam Keith cover. Scratch. You might know anything about this?
Never heard of that. That's awesome, though.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. I like that.
Yeah, it's wild looking.
Keep your eyes
Yeah.
on the Elden Ring.
That looks like Red Shinobi Sasquatch.
I have Wolverine claws in Elden Ring.
Wow. Anyway, so that's what I brought. I brought Black Batman.
My
Sorry,
Elden Ring
Black-
character had the Wolverine
Black,
claws.
Dude, look at this book though. Look at this Sam Keith art. This is incredible. Hold on.
Let's see it. Cal,
Hold
we're
on,
going to see his art.
Get to see
I'm
more.
gonna look. I'm not fighting a boss right
Look
now,
at this
you know.
thing. Look at this thing.
Oh, hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, cow.
Oh,
Oh,
Sam-
yeah.
Look at this good Sam Keith art.
Yes.
It's so weird.
That's not Sam. That's something
Aragon
else.
there.
No.
All right.
Aragon.
No, I
Hold on,
mean
hold on.
Sam Keith's art. I love Sam Keith's art, but it is so bizarre.
It's
That's why it's so
so good. Let me find something else good.
Welcome
does,
to
like,
your
faces really
EFO.
weirdly in this thing.
We welcome spam bots to our chat.
yeah. Hello, Spambot.
Look at
It's
that
views.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just weird, man.
So good. Look at those skinny little wrists. I love
Little
it.
teeny tiny little wrists.
Is that right on the back? Is that the movie? Right? The very back page there? Oh,
Salem's
Lot.
Lot.
What was that movie? What was it called? Right? I'm thinking of with
I don't
Anthony Hopkins.
No.
Maybe.
I feel like it had that same cover with the big
Yes.
cross on his face.
Anyway.
Yeah, similar. That Exorcist movie. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking of, right? That I'm not crazy?
Yep.
Okay.
That looks like, oh, it is Rob Lowe. That's Rob Lowe's face.
Oh.
Right. Anyway,
Handsome man.
this book's great. It's really good.
Is it just
Same-
a one shot?
This is number 1 of 5.
Hmm.
I'd like to find the rest of them because I collect anything Sam Keith. Look at this nasty thing. Just look at this. Look at that. That's disgusting. But
That guy's
his
so
art's
good.
so freaking good. He's so
He's one of the best Nightcrawler drawers.
good. Drawers.
planet.
It's like, I mean, anything. I'll buy anything Sam Keith. I want to look. I want to open this other one. You can, since Cal's playing. I just want to see if this is interior Sam Keith art. Like, I'll buy this stuff if I see a Sam Keith book. I'll just
Scamming.
Tomb Raider. I'll buy it just like I don't even look inside. I'll like buy it for the cover. This has got to be, yeah, this is Sam Keith. Dude, look at this.
Oh my! The heck is that?
It's a Joker,
Joker.
I think. Yeah, it's a
Oh
Joker.
gosh, this is a weird little
Um,
body.
He ain't joking around.
I love Cal's like He's trying to contribute, but he's really into that
Yeah,
game.
just don't contribute, Cal.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
He tries
So
to do
yeah,
little one-liners off of words he's hearing every now and then.
One-liners.
Okay.
so yeah, those
We
are
can't maintain viewers.
that's what I got tonight. Oh, one more. Look at this thing. Look at that page. Great page.
Oh, love it.
Freaking good.
Oh, I love that
So
page.
good, right?
Go away, Cal.
No, that was
Anyway.
Enough out of you. I'll go next.
Go next.
I gotta get in before Cal, otherwise he's gonna do a soapbox and
On
I won't get to go.
Oh, I got nothing.
Oh, 2 unprepared people today.
Oh, so he didn't do anything tonight too.
He was busy reading
Well,
the topic. You don't get to complain,
comics
Nacho.
are not Elden Ring, so
Well, I got
you guys are making me die.
I'm beginning to think that maybe Cal was bluffing. He was bluffing us on
he
his
knew
whole
we were gonna do
top
many
back.
stories.
Yeah.
He was just waiting around to see who would say they had
He was
one.
like,
and
my
then when
story is Joe Peterson.
Hey, so here's what happened. I wrote my pitch for last week. I wrote my pitch for this week last week, right after I rolled, before Elden Ring came out. So there is a pitch.
Oh,
Dang.
we'll just have to take your word for it.
his
I
hat got
guess.
more sideways when he said that. I got, so it's 3 of the same series, but these are called Barona's War. It's this artist. I don't even know how I found this guy. My brother showed him to me. This guy, Jesse LeBay, I want to say his name is how you pronounce it. But
Foreign.
he did this whole series of books. You shut your mouth, Mutt. My turn. It's basically like the first one is just like a whole journal of like these different characters and this whole world he came up with, this war. And it's like these little hamster creatures, but they get into like these violent wars. And he does all this like weird like steam. I don't know if you call it steampunk or like what kind of tech that stuff is, but
That's cool.
it's cool. He created it. So this whole first book was just like world building stuff. He did like little sketches on the inside too.
Wow.
That's awesome.
The second one was an actual comic. Was this the comic one or was this the book one? It was like comic. Trying to get that to face the screen here. Woo, there we go. Come on now. There we go. All this kind of crazy stuff.
Art's cool.
Dude, his art is phenomenal.
Good expressions. Facial
Yeah.
expressions.
It just a weird little world he created with these little like hamster looking things. And then the third one was just like a full blown novel that just had like pictures in it. And apparently there's more of these. I haven't been able to find them anywhere. And supposedly he's going to start doing more of them again, but they're just really cool. And they come in these cool hardcover, like the picture is kind of glossy and
Yeah.
I can get the light to shine on it. But anyway, yeah, very this kind of like gets your creative juices flowing because it's all just world building. And he just I guess he just literally just sat down with a buddy of his and they just started coming up with these characters and this war and this whole universe that they all exist in. And every book has just sketches and little descriptions of characters and stuff. So
That's cool.
for someone like me, who can't really stay invested reading things for too long, I just like to look at the pictures and kind of get the gist of what's going on.
Mark love pictures.
I do love the pictures. What is all these words in this book? I don't know about that, but look at that. See, mine are always short and sweet. Y'all can take me off now.
Very
That's
sweet.
cool, man. I've never
Also
seen that
short.
before.
Yeah, there you can kind of hunt them down on Amazon. There's different like editions of these, but supposedly there's like a 4 and a 5. I've never seen them. I've never even seen a picture online of them, but I don't think they were very popular. But I think they sold them locally. But you can take me off full screen. Cal,
No, I can't. No, I can't actually.
stop playing your game. No one wants to see my face.
Fine.
Ridiculous.
Is there a pause button, Cal, or do you have to?
No,
like,
actually, you can't. You can't pause this game.
Oh, he's literally playing the game.
He's
I was
literally.
I know. I told you I was.
He can't even. He can't even stream with us. He's playing the game.
It's just that I love you guys. It's just that you're not Elden Ring. I mean, as much
Wow.
as you want to be.
Wow.
What do y'all think about the idea of like that novel approach, like the short novel approach with the images? Like
David
you have
Murdoch
that-
does that.
Well, you do like full pages, right?
No, like, okay, so when I did Lucas, the
Yeah.
story is like a novella.
Yeah.
Pretty much all written in prose, and it was there's some full page stuff. Then there wasn't. Like I would do there's parts of the books where I would have literally nothing on the 2 pages but some text. Then you turn it and might have a splash, like 2 pages. Turn the page and then you might get like 1 image with some more text. Is the way that I set that book up.
Yeah.
There was
Your green screen slipping. What?
you guys seen Cycle of the Werewolf, right?
No.
I'm assuming.
Nah.
No,
Maybe?
the book, Stephen King's book.
Nah.
Oh yeah,
the
Silver
Stephen
Bullet's
King book,
based on
Cycle
it.
of the Werewolf. Silver Bullet was based off. It's a short book and then has a bunch of art in there from Bernie Wrightson.
Oh.
I found that book. It's one of those things that like branded in my brain, a different way of doing things, because I found that book in my library in junior high school, and I remember when I discovered it, I started flipping through the book. There was all this artwork in there, and I thought it was the most brilliant thing I'd ever seen, because it was like it tricked the school into letting a book with pictures in, because like at that point in junior high, it's like, no, you can't read comics, they rot your brain, like anything with pictures is for a little child, and but yeah, I found that book. That's the first time I saw it, was in my junior high school library, and that was what I thought it was. Like it slipped in, like it they
That's as
thought it was
accident.
a book, but it was something better.
Your stat says Wyatt Holiday did a pulp magazine style book. Was it the like the heroine adventures or something like that, or like some like ladies in space or something weird? I remember something like that. Stat, if you're still there. But
I was going to show them the 2 other comics that I came across at the shop, and I thought they were really interesting, because I see a lot of people argue about comic books, older comic books, Marvel comics, and that type of stuff. Were they political? Were they not political? I don't know. You guys have probably seen people claim that they were not political. People say that they kind of touched on it. People thinking they were like
political,
really
but they weren't
forwardly
obnoxious.
political. Say again.
They were political-ish, but they weren't obnoxious.
So these two I have from the store. So you've got Spectacular Spider-Man right here, with this gun.
Cal,
Okay.
make it big.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
We'll blow it up.
There you go.
So this Spectacular Spider-Man is called With This Gun.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can see just from the cover, it's kind of loaded, right?
Yeah.
And then this other one, this Thor right here, Crisis in the Inner City.
Mm-hmm.
So these 2 books are like, we'll say they're extremely political. The Spider-Man book, what the story is Spider-Man shows up to a burglary that's taken place. Oh, you can take me off. I'm not going to show anything else.
Oh, okay.
Just the covers.
Stop
But
making
anyway,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man shows up. There's a robbery taking place in like a little convenience store or something. Spider-Man shows up, gets the bad guys. He's in the process of detaining them, and the store owner steps out from the back and shoots one of the burglars, killing him. The Thor book is about a white cop shooting a black kid in the city. And then there's, riots ensue and all that type of stuff. So I read the books, and the very interesting thing that I found about these is the whole comic book, they're exploring from the different viewpoints of different people, exploring what took place. You have all the different opinions from all sides basically being shared through the book. And by the end of the book, the way that they end after exploring all these different viewpoints is like, you think where they might offer some kind of input of their own or input from the hero or some type of a solution, is they kind of end with a very open-ended. There's no easy answer.
Oh,
It's not like they're so these will say they're extremely political, right? Each issue is just it's one story tackling something that people saw then, we see today, but it took a sincere look at all the different positions of people and kind of just ended admitting the difficulty of being there's a lot of gray areas and it's hard to deal with. And then that was it. Like they didn't beat in some position. But I found it pretty interesting because I see that argument take place a lot. So
Yeah, again, they weren't obnoxious. Like it was.
Yeah.
Well, the political problem, the people that have problems with politics and comics, I think what they really mean is identity politics and comics, and it's when
They could be talking about that specifically. Yeah.
It's when you change the identity of one of your favorite characters to suit a political agenda. Like that was what really took everybody over the top.
Even just like the very blatant, like they had Murdoch look exactly like Trump for a few years there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, even for myself though, all the comics that I read growing up and the stuff that I was into, I never came across anything that was as forward as these two particular books.
Yeah.
Like that's what I found really interesting because yes, you have like a side of it where people want to like use the medium to shove ideas down your throat, like just really ham-fisted beat you over the head with it. And then you do get people on the other side saying that like, oh, that has no part in it. It never used to, they never used to be. So these were very interesting to me because it's kind of like, wow, these are not light issues, but the way that they handled it is interesting.
I like what Stat says. He said it humanizes the hero by showing they can't solve everything. And I think that's really it right there.
That's good.
I like it.
Yeah, it's all about what serves the story. Like if you're going to do a story about Thor going into an inner city problem, like how would that story play out? It's not going to play out in any kind of like clean, easy, we figured it out way. So like leaving it open and letting the reader kind of like see the problems or whatever, and then try to figure it out themselves or have their own solution that they come up with is the way to do it.
Yeah. I always remember that Fresh Prince episode where they had the gun.
Yeah.
Will Smith got shot, and it was the one episode or one of those few episodes that just ended very seriously. But like it didn't, it never came across as like an anti-gun message. It was, you understood why Carlton had it. He was, afraid for his, will there. They did it on Family Matters too. I remember, like it was never like they've always touched on those subjects, and they've always kind of, it's never been like all guns are bad, so shame on you. It was always kind of, here's the dangers, here's why people kind of do the things they do, and there was a much more civil conversation about that stuff at one point.
You guys know I have a tendency to get into some conversations on Twitter, right?
What?
You're the worst.
In my first, like probably one of my first interactions ever on Twitter was about politics and comics. And at that moment, I was coming in completely fresh. This was this is back in the day, so it was pre-Comicsgate or any of that kind of stuff. And I think it was Declan Shalvey, I believe, the artist Declan Shalvey that I was interacting with, and he wasn't mean or anything like that, but he was talking about he was reacting to something that somebody else said about putting politics in comics, and he was coming from the perspective of, you should like politics. And at this time, it's interesting that he would say something like this, but his perspective was that politics are, very isolating. So you wouldn't want to have too much of that in there. And I sort of argued with him for a little while about the perspective of worldview. And I think that every writer has a worldview that they have to write from within. So there's no way a person can't sort of like give you some kind of a clue of their worldview. And I know that people say any good writer can get out of themselves and into a different character and write from lots of different perspectives. And I do think that that's true, but a writer's world framework is going to sort of like guide them in how things happen and how things work out. And I still think that's true. And I think that in that regard, there's always going to be some kind of political element, to every story. Like, like you could go down the whole line of Walt Simonson's Thor, and you could probably, through the story, even though it's about, Norse gods and space, I mean, you could still come up with probably what he thinks about the world and about how things work. So I'm not really a big objector to politics and comics. Like, it's mostly about the story. If the story's good and the story holds up and it's interesting and holds people's attention and has a fun ending or, a good ending, then that's really what I care about. Not so much if somebody is left or right or what their worldview is, so long as they just serve the.
We just watched. My wife and I just watched Free Guy, that movie with Ryan Reynolds. Really fun movie. I mean, it's funny. I picked up on they had a couple of their their liberal talking points in there. They pointed out like male toxicity, and there was something else towards the end. I forget what it was, but it was very blatant. But like I think it was a gun joke that they had at one point about gun violence being a huge problem. And what I thought was interesting though is because I finished the movie and I wasn't turned off by it because they were able to, at least in their you knew the perspective they were coming from, you knew exactly the jokes they were making, but they still managed to make it funny. Like it was they had those jokes in there, but like you still kind of laughed at them because it was you don't necessarily agree with their mindset, but like the way they actually handled it. It actually contributed to the story. It was actually genuinely funny, the jokes they had in there. Yeah. So I mean, I always assume that most entertainment I'm consuming is coming from the opposite, side of the aisle.
Right.
Almost always. Yeah.
Always. Yeah. Pretty much always. And I don't care if you can take it and at least just make me laugh or just you're not going to change my mind on anything, but you can at least make it entertaining, as they always say, and you don't mind it as much.
The 80s were such like they were so hyper focused on like conservatism and family values and things like that in entertainment that when we hit the 90s it was like no holds barred and the comedy was off the charts. Like it was crazy, everything was funny, and comedy is what wins culture. And right now it's funny because the best comedians are the ones who are not towing the left-leaning line. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so they're kind of winning the culture war right now. It's funny.
Cal, you good there, buddy?
Oh yeah.
He's good. He's playing his game. He's a happy camper.
I'm a happy
he just decided, tonight, screw it, I'm playing a game.
Well, when I realized that no one has a pitch and no one's like participating at all.
Oh my gosh, we just were talking about comic books.
I'll just play.
Participated a ton. Who are you?
They don't want to do my thing.
I love you guys. You know that.
Whatever, man.
Wow.
I love y'all so much.
All right. Well, with that, gentlemen, you guys obviously keep going, but I have to bail because I got to get a bunch of crap done for Saturday. And I also have other life things I got to deal with. So
that's
gentlemen.
Cool. Hey, real quick though, I wanted to say, David, I just scored a copy of your cover on eBay.
Oh, look at that!
Nice.
Got it. I'm gonna get your like I'm not even buying a whole lot of indie comics right now, but I bought it because I got to support. So anyway, I got it. I'm gonna send it to you. I'll get your address later. I'm gonna send it to you so you can sign it for me.
Nice. He charges for it, right?
I love this.
You're not telling me.
I have never charged and I never will charge for a signature.
Now's your chance.
Oh, that's
now's your chance. I'd pay you for it.
Do it.
It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. I would never do that.
I'm gonna send him $1 with the comic and say this is for you.
He's just gonna be like, by the way, that shipping fee is like $50.
Yeah, right. The shipping back is $50.